Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who vetoes bills? The President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who is the governor of your state now? The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the capital of your state? What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name your U.S. representative. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. In what month do we vote for president? November. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state.